absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
On 2nd and 7, Wentz. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Here's McKissick. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here's Hardy set to return. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Oh, what a juke into space.
And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards on the ground. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Kamara, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Alvin Kamara in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning it. We now proceed to the start of the second half. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half.
Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight.
A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
A big-time play there for New Orleans. 53 yards. Play fake. Winston. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Adam Troutman, 26 yards. And the Saints extend their lead yet again.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Pulls it in at the 13.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start on the ground with Gibson to about the 23.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now Wentz on third down.
A throw to the flat here from McKissick.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Good move, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Kamara. Nifty move. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, Winston. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 77 yards.
And the Saints just continue to roll.
And that one obviously worked out, but it's one where you kind of hold your breath because he was sitting there waiting to take a hit as he threw that ball downfield.
And this is the NFL. You're going to be tested a lot as a guy throwing the football. Will you stand in there, take the hit, and deliver downfield? And when you do it consistently, your offensive line loves you, your receivers love you, everyone does their job to the utmost because they have that